Hey, this is Sarah with Build Across. Today we're going to paint this Christmas tree truck. It's got the little Debbie snack cake in it, or Christmas tree cake in it. So I decided to paint it with Barn Red, and I gave everything a really good base coat. For starters, the truck, you always want to start with the thing that's underneath everything else. So we did the truck first. That way you can layer and lay the cakes, the windows, the lights, everything else on top of it, and really create a smooth look. So I'm just base coating this first. After everything is base coated is where I'm going to start blending. So I come in around the tops of the fenders, around the door, the underbody of the truck with a darker color. You could use caviar or coffee bean or another dark brown that you might have. Come around the windows, in between the tailgate and the door, and just give it a shadowy look. Now I'm also going to come around on the tops of everything, like the top of the door, the top of the fenders, the top of the truck, and the top of the hood with a white to give it a highlight up there. So it really, when it dries, you're going to see a more two-dimensional, three-dimensional truck than just a flat image. This right here with the highlights and the lowlights is really going to give you that real look, as much as you can get with a cartoon type shape. So you'll see that I'm mixing red in with the dark and the light colors to make it blend better. This works really well when your paint is wet. So I would always suggest having wet paint. Don't let it dry first. And just kind of blend those colors in really well. Just a good rule of thumb is to look at something and see what's furthest away. So like the back part of the truck is darker than the light part. That's what's closer to the camera. After that, you're going to paint the fender on the front. It looks like I used some driftwood with some white. Paint that fender and the bumpers. Use the driftwood again. Use the driftwood on the handle, and paint your windows. You could use like a blue or gray, whatever color you want to give your windows, just to reflect the sky and the daylight outside. Paint those a solid color. So now I'm going to come in with some white and do some highlights. Top of the truck, top of the fenders, just, the lighter areas. Top of the hood, around the door, just some little white swipes around the tires and the hubcaps. I'm going to paint the Christmas tree cakes white Now give them a good probably 2 coats to really get past the see-through part of it, and do your sides. Now if you wanted to, you could have started and done all of the base coat white to begin with, and then your windows and your cakes would already be white. So I'm going to get those painted in with a second coat. After that, you're going to come back and do your little lines on the cakes. I want to say it's red icing. I can't remember though, it's been a minute since I painted this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come in now and do the lines in red. Just follow the little outline. If you get outside of it, that's okay. Don't stress it. You can always fix it up later with your marker and make it look good. Do your swirls of icing across the cakes. And then we're going to use like an evergreen to create confetti on the cake, or sprinkles. And the way I do that is I just almost stamp my brush. So find a good small round brush and dip it in the green, and then you're just going to stamp it around onto the cake. That's the way to do cupcakes. You don't even, I'm not swiping. I know it's a little bit fast. I'm not swiping. I am literally putting the brush down like a stamp, and that will help you have the same style and shape of sprinkles. If you do that all over, it's way better than swiping. So I'm just giving it the green sprinkles, and then I'm going to come in with my Sharpie marker, my oil based marker, and I'm going to outline everything, and it really just pops when you do that. I think that's a great way to do any of your door hangers, because it just gives it takes it from soft to sharp and gives it that edge. This is a really cute shape. You could use this at your home, do it with your grandkids, take it to the school, nursing home, any of those fun things. Donate it to a local business. Super cute Christmas tree cake truck. I hope y'all learned something. Show us your pictures. Thanks. Bye.